Good evening, welcome back to my channel. Welcome back to another one of my videos. Today is a beautiful day because we are returning back to an animatronic video. How great is that? So what I have in plan today is something that I've never done before because I wanted a challenge. My last couple of animatronic videos were things that I've done before. You know, the eyes, I've made eyes before, it's not difficult. But yeah, today I want to make a system that can make my animatronic head move, if that makes any sense. So this guy can only look left and right, which is pretty shit, to be honest. I want him to be able to look, like, move his head, you know, left, right, up, down, all over the place. So yeah, I think that would be very cool. And to do this, I'm going to use my previous animatronic thing that I was making before. If you've not seen that video at all, you're missing out, but here's a quick clip of what it is. I'm going to make, the reason why I'm adding it onto this one instead of making another one is because then I will end up with like 3 different animatronics doing different things, and I'm not trying to run a Fazbear's Pizzeria here, or am I? Now, I got this design mostly from James Bruton, my favourite YouTuber, as you know. But I didn't get it from him, I designed it after him. But yeah, let's have a look at what I've done. Right, so this is my old animatronic eye. As you can see, it looks exactly the same, except I've painted the eyes white. I got a bit excited with that one. It's good, I like it, it works very well. However, there are a couple of changes that I want to make on it. So, first things first, these paper clips are all different lengths, which means that when the eyes, I can't show you now, when the eyelids close, they all close at different times, which is very annoying. So I want to change this. Also, I want to have it on like so it can look, you know, so it can go like left, right, up, down. I have a design that I think will work, and I've printed out some pieces for it, so let's have a look at it. Okay, here are my parts. There's a lot here, so I decided not to show you CAD this time because I want this to be a surprise of, you know, what I've made. What do we have here? To start with, we have a new base. Now this one has some very unique holes for screws, and I've also put a hole here. And this one is the best part here. I've fixed the part that I got wrong last time. It's always handy. I've also put a hole here with a support. I need to take that one out. Now, next part we've got is this piece will go underneath the base, which is what the holes are for. As it will screw on like that. And then this will be able to make it move. The next part I have is a square. Why do I have a square? Well, because I wanted one. There's not even a square. It's a rectangle. So this one will go to the bottom of this. The reason why is because I didn't want to waste a load of filament on support, so I cut it. But this piece will be the very bottom base, and this will allow it to be held onto my desk with a bench vise, and then this will have a servo in it. That servo will be connected to this piece. Now, I don't know how I managed to mess this up because I measured it, but you know, it's a Kieran video. Okay, so this is the part that I was trying to get to fit, and I measured this, and somehow I got this. The size is slightly different, but that's fine. I can fix that, that's not a problem. I don't know how I messed that up, but I did. These 2 pieces will be connected onto this hole, like that. And this piece will go to the bottom of this, and then be connected to this, like this. So this will give like a left and right, and up and down. So yeah, I hope you got that because I couldn't keep track of that. They're all my parts I printed. Let's try to assemble it. First thing I'm going to do is I'm going to construct the base first. Before I worry about the bottom servo, I just want to make sure that I can get this piece, like these pieces, working first before I worry about the bottom servo. So yeah, let's go ahead and do that. Now, something which I have found out just now, it wouldn't be another animatronic video if I didn't get the servo sizes right. Okay. Now, the servos do fit, they are the exact size. The one thing I never accounted for was that these servos have a tiny little lip here, which means that they don't fit. God's sake. I don't know if maybe I can try and cut that out, or if it's too dodgy to try and cut that out, or maybe I should just widen this, but they don't fit. Okay, so the first thing that I'm going to do is I'm going to disassemble this, and then I'm going to reassemble the same parts on this. Pretty straightforward. Let's do it. Okay, we have completely disassembled this. It's been well used. Now out with the old and in with the new. We can get rid of this one now. Now let's start to assemble this one. The base is now on, or I say the base, the new base, and the little thing is now bolted on. It's worked beautifully. It's almost as if it was designed for that reason. The next thing I need to attach to all of this is this little piece here. And that needs to go on the side. I'm not 100% sure how I'm going to do that. What I have is some bearings. Now I've got some bearings here, and they will just slot into the side there. I just need to find a way that I can get that in there. I think maybe like a piece of metal pipe through the middle there, and then I can then bolt it. Right, I've come up with a solution. That solution is this. This very below. Now this here is a tiny little tube that I've made, and the size is very tight into this hole, as you can see. That's not going anywhere, which is perfect. And now I've made two of them. One of these will go in this hole, and one of these will go in this hole. So let's put it in. Now what I'm going to do, so my bearings slot in here, one, and then I have one at the bottom, and then this guy is going to go with my very tight stick, shove it in the hole. It has to go around a certain way though. There we go. And then put some pressure. It did need a little bit, I had to sand the holes a little bit because it wasn't going in. And I just realised I put this on the wrong way around to what I wanted. So this is that. I told you it was tight, didn't I? But now, that's held on there nice, and that is not coming out, which is good. And now I've got it up and down. Now I've done another one as well for this one. This will go in here, in these holes. And it's literally just the same process. So if I just pop my bearings in here, like so. Let's stick that in there. To do this, let alone to get a good view of it. That is in. We've got our joint, so now you can proper look around. How cool is that? It's much higher now. You can see much more of my messy workspace. Okay, so here it is. So we've got up and down now, and I've also got left and right, and yeah, we'll also do that. Whee! And then obviously this is the joint. Cool. Right, next thing is to put the servos in. So this will basically sit there and connect the servo to the base. I'm not 100% sure how well this will work, to be honest. It may be a case of I have to continuously readjust the sizes of these, but that's not too bad because they're only easy to make. The problem that I have, as I said before, is that the servos don't fit in here. So I'm going to try and modify the servos rather than the actual base, because as I said, they've got these little lips. So I might try and see if I can cut them off, but I don't know how easy that will be. But I will try and modify them. But these are bigger servos. I don't know which ones they are. They come out the RC car. They are S3003. They're bigger servos, and they're I'm hoping they're a lot more stronger than just the little micro servos. So this is the ones I'm going for. I do need to get another one of these though, because I only have two and I need three. So one of them will go in here, and then I will have 2 of them, one in here and then also one in this side. So yeah, also another thing I need to do is glue the little rectangle in there. Something like that. I got a list of things I need to do. But first things first, I'm going to modify these holes so I can get the servos in. So I have bolted it all together now. As you can see, it looks very nice. The servos weren't too difficult to modify. I basically just opened them up and then cut and clipped the bits that were sticking out, so they now fit. I've bolted these nice sticks on now, so they are the right size. Yeah, next thing I'm going to do is I want to basically just test to make sure this works. I'm going to hook up my RC controller to just these 2 servos just to test to make sure if it will moves around. For the controller I have obviously the switch, battery and receiver. I don't really need to talk about how to connect this all up because you should have seen this in my last video. Let's go ahead and switch that on. I have to sort of hold it, ignore the eyes. Looks like he's it works perfectly. Cool. Because I'm doing it over my remote control, feels a little bit nuts when I turn it off. I'm not able to get a full range of motion from the servos, but when I think I code them, they should work perfectly fine. But yeah, that's cool. It works. Right, that is all for today's video. I hope you enjoyed. I know I didn't finish it, but that's for another video. We're going to get 2 lovely videos out of this one. I hope you enjoyed it. I do want to upload my files soon, so you can also do them, but I kind of want to grow my audience a bit. So if you want to like and subscribe, then it will help my growth so much. And also, if you want to leave a comment as well, that boosts my videos up quite a bit. You can do that. Even if you want to comment insulting me, then that's fine. So yeah, that's today's video. Next video, I want to do the bottom part, and I also want to try and animate it to make it move on its own, so I won't have to do use a remote control. Don't know how I'm going to do that yet, but it's worth a shot, isn't it? So yeah, thank you so much for watching. Don't forget, leave a like, subscribe, and a comment, and I will see you in the next one. See ya.